A family member, a young woman, has shown interest in the occult. At first I was a bit surprised, then I realized I was about her age when I first got into it. It's important, though, for the person taking those first few steps to ask the simple question, why am I doing this? And the answer should be to be greater than who I am. And not because you want to put a curse on someone that pissed you off in school. It should be for selfish reasons, for personal empowerment and self-improvement. Now, it's true there are some dangers when dabbling in the esoteric arts, and I would not advise those who are deeply depressed to attempt to go down the path, because it'll screw with your head. Now, if you've seen my other videos, you'll know that on this path, the left-hand path, you're playing with demons. So, for the beginners, what's the occult all about? Well, the occult refers to a number of schools of thought and practices that have existed in Europe and the Western world for ages, such as alchemy, Hermeticism, Kabbalah, numerology, and so on. And it works, but not for the reasons most think. Now, what do I mean by this? The word occult simply means hidden knowledge, knowledge that few are aware of or can accept. Even though the uninformed believe the occult to be about dark, ominous forces, and the more scientific-minded see it as superstitious nonsense, believe it or not, the study of the occult played an important role in the development of modern science. Examples would be alchemy leading to chemistry and astrology to astronomy. And because of the occult's clandestine nature, it carries with it a stigma. Even though most would see it as means to connect with forces from without, in truth, like religion, it's a personal, psychological method to delve within. Now, some of you still want to believe it's coming from outside, and that it's all supernatural, and if you do, great. While others are skeptics and have a hard time grasping what the hell I'm talking about. If you are skeptical, there is no need to ignore your doubts, because occult knowledge is but the wisdom of the ancients, hidden truths that with the help of modern psychology we can now verify. Just ask Carl Jung. Now, an example of the occult at work would be mythological tales, symbols, and sigils speaking to the subconscious in a language the conscious mind doesn't always understand. And the same thing happens with religion. The religious, though, would like to believe that they've been endowed with the Holy Spirit, that the Lord is speaking to them. In truth, it's ritual, myth, and metaphor, and enriching the deeper layers of their psyches. That's why it's so hard for them to let go of their beliefs. It makes them feel good, feel whole. But traditional religion doesn't work for a lot of us, me included, so instead we utilize the occult to commune with the subconscious. And the sinister path, the left-hand path, is the direct route to do so. This is, like I said before, the path on which the demons, the darker aspects of the self, dwell, and you can either run screaming in horror or utilize them to your advantage to become more than who you are. More information on this in future videos.